Good morning. And I want to talk to you guys about something new that's coming. It's a new way of being. You know what way of being means? Way of being means how do you show up in the world? And I've just been noticing, I don't know if it's me, and I know it's not just me because we're connected, right? If I'm going through it, there's somebody out there that's going through it too. So, as we move through this journey called life, there are stages. It's like a stair of stages that we move through in this journey called life. And sometimes there's the climb, and then sometimes there's the decline. So sometimes you're in the climb of life, and a decline, and a climb, and a decline. And it looks like that always, right? So I say life be life. And so I want to just assume that a lot of you feel like you've been climbing and climbing and climbing and not getting anywhere. And I think that that's true for a lot of people because we put a lot of emphasis on doing it all, being it all, accomplishing it all, creating it all, right? But where is the time to go back and replenish it all, nourish it all, relax and restore it all, and that it is your life, that it is your life. So what I want to talk to you guys about is like what's new and up and coming just in the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club and the YouTube world. Everybody who's in my circle knows that it has been a climb lately. You guys know it's been a climb. And I'm so ready. I am so ready for the restore. So the restore is going to look like the soft girl era. And what does that mean? So that doesn't mean physically soft, although we are as women just physically soft, and I love that. But it means mentally and emotionally allowing yourself to surrender to your softness. What would that look like to just exhale into softness? And men out there, I'm going to let you know, because this challenge is for women, that women want to be able to just exhale. And sometimes just exhale into your arms. And if that is not possible, we get to exhale into ourselves, ladies, because guess what? I always say, you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. So you got to be soft with yourself, kind with yourself, nurturing with yourself if you want to attract that energy around you. So I created a new challenge and I'm really excited about it. It's called the Soft Girl Self-Care Challenge. Like, that's a lot of S's, right? Because it's soft. The Soft Girl, because we're all just little girls at heart, Self-Care Challenge. Say it with me. Soft Girl Self-Care Challenge. So beautiful. What does that mean? So, I do challenges all the time, workout challenges. I do believe that workout is always like number one of the list. Number one of the list of when you get to do your self-care is your workout. So, of course, it's going to create a workout. But for some people, like even doing an hour workout feels like a monumental task. And for some people, just getting to do 10 minutes feels like a monumental task. Like, I don't even know if I can do 10 minutes. Some people feel that way. So guess what? I want this to be for people to feel like they can do it. And whatever that is for you. So on the Soft Girl Self-Care Challenge, it's going to be a choice because we get to have choices in the world, right? So you can choose to do a 10-minute workout. You can choose to do a 30-minute workout, or you can choose to do a 1-hour workout with me. Now, we do live workouts every day. These workouts are going to be about mentally releasing and letting go of all of this belief that you have to do it all. And there was a song that came out a long time ago about women who had to bring up the bacon, fire in the pan, never, ever, ever let you forget you were a man. And guess who got forgotten? The woman! She got forgotten about herself. So we're going to remember what it feels like to take care of ourselves during this challenge. We're going to remember what it feels like to pause into softness. So this challenge is going to include daily workouts. It's going to include a suggested food plan, but this is not a weight loss challenge. So it's also going to allow you to indulge in food that nourishes you. So we want to really kind of put some emphasis on living and living great. So everything is always about losing weight and getting in shape, losing weight and getting in shape. You never feel like you get a break, right? So although, I do believe we always get to nourish our bodies with healthy, beautiful food from nature, sometimes your soft girl era might be a glass of wine. Sometimes your soft girl era might be a fine dessert, might be taking yourself to dinner. It might look different for everybody. So we're going to do different exercises that allow you to be soft with yourself. The other thing that we're going to do is stretching and meditation, guided meditation. That's so important, you guys, and I want to do this. I'm going to have a guided meditation every day, that a couple of minutes that you guys can do, at least 5 days a week of the challenge, just to reset yourself into your softness. And this will be pre-recorded, so you can do this like in the morning, afternoon, evening. You can listen to it on your phone. It's just something to kind of bring you back in tune. Soft music to remember, like it's going to be okay, like you got this. Sometimes we need these kind of reminders during the day, stepping into your inner badassery, which I love, which is like, you know what, I got this, and everything doesn't have to happen right now at the same time. We're also going to do some fun group activities, which are, we're going to do the chakra toning class, which is a powerful exercise that we do with our voices, voice vibration, which helps you to align your chakras, because a lot of times you have blocks, and chakras are just energy centers, like your root chakra, your sacrum, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your intuition chakra. All of these different chakras, sometimes over time they get blocked, and you have energy blocks, and we're all our energy, all is energy. So you want to make sure that you unblock that energy. We're going to do that with vocal vibration. That's going to be incredible. We're also going to do something super fun, like get together and make homemade facials. And I used to do that on my virtual spa days, and we're going to do that a little facial day where we do natural things and like nourish our face and condition our hair. And all of this is just going to be wrapped up into this beautiful experience, not only of taking care of ourselves, but getting to know each other. So I haven't even created the link yet, but it starts September 15th, and it will be hosted on the Tiffany Rothe Fit Club. So you definitely want to make sure you have your account at the TRFC. Get a free account. The free account doesn't give you access to everything, but it gets you on my mailing list. So if you go to together.trfc.club, you can get a free account. That way at least you're in the mix. You get the emails, you get the messages, and know what's going on. And there are some stretching and other videos that you guys can do. But to really get the challenge, you do have to pay for it. It's a 6-week challenge. It's $97, like full transparency, it's $97. And that includes your workouts, your food plans, all the events that we do, the meditation, and the connection into this challenge. So I really hope that you guys decide, you know what, like, I really get to be soft, because I realize, like, and I think we realize this in our 50s, right? Like, wait a minute, WTF, like, we get to relax at some point, right? We get to like say, let me just have it all about me for a minute. That's what's really great about the early 20s. It's all about you, baby. And then something shifts where, you shift into adulting, that it's like about, your spouse or your job or your kids or your house. It becomes all about everything else, and you get to be really, really small in your own life. And that does come back, but let's make it come back sooner than later so that we can nurture and care for ourselves as the years come by being not only just like pushing, but receiving and being soft. Okay, so that is my inspirational talk for Monday morning motivation for you guys, and that is an invitation. It's an invitation for you to enter your soft girl self-care era. Can you say that? Can somebody write that down? I know Anne wrote it down. Soft girl self-care challenge, and this is a way of being. And as you do this, you'll just notice that like everything will start to flow. Because you know, water is super powerful, right? Water and air, they're really powerful. They're in flow. They're in flow. And they need to be, right? Air can create a tornado. Water can create a tsunami. Land can create an earthquake. Fire can create like a brimstone. All of those things can happen. But as we are in the elements of life, we also get to be the warmth of the fire. We get to be the cool breeze of the air. We get to be the grass, the tall grass on the earth. And we get to be the waterfall in the lake. We get to be soft. We get to be soft. So I really hope you guys decide to step in. If you like this, just type soft in the chat. Type soft in the chat. And I realized that also, like even with relationships, if you guys are in relationships, whether it's man, woman, man, there's someone who is more of a massive energy, which is a harder energy. And I do believe that men get to be soft too sometimes, because guys, it gets exhausting being hard all the freaking time, right? So you get to be in your soft guy era too. And if you really want to join, you can join and do these things. It's not exclusive, but it's just curated more for women. But you get to breathe deeper. You get to inhale a little longer. You get to have that conversation that lasts more than a couple of minutes. You get to spend time putting the lotion on your whole body and just of your elbows and knees. You get to take long baths and hot showers. You get to have tea in the morning along with your meditation. You get to stretch. You get to feel good in your body. You get to laugh with each other. So that is what this challenge is all about, you guys. So when you see it, hop in. It's going to be a new experience. And one of the things that I am really leaning into is the power of connection. And one of the reasons why I want to do this is for us to be more connected. Like, this is great, me doing the lives, but I'm not really connected with you, right? Elena, Tomas, Susanna, Miriam, Miss J too. Like, do I really get to know you? No, and I want to. That's why I do the challenges, you guys. I do the challenges so that it's a connection. It's not like a one-way street. So I hope you decide to hop in. The link is not available yet. Okay, so I'm just introducing it to you. Hey, Susanna. I hope you decide to hop in and join me in this amazing 6-week experience of stepping into your soft girl self-care era. Yeah? Type soft in the chat if this is resonating with you. Type soft in the chat. All right, welcome Barbara and Jackie and Vanita. All right, you guys. So I really want to hear your feedback about this. I'm about to work on making my new YouTube thumbnail, the YouTube banner with all of your names of it that helped to create this new studio. That was part of me being in the soft care era. Hey, Natasha. It was part of me being in the soft girl era was to ask for support. Soft girls get to ask for support, right? You get to say, you know what, I don't have to do this alone. I got a team, right? And that's what life is all about. It's like life is a team sport. It's a team sport, but you attract who you are. So if you attract that you're only driving and you're only doing it by yourself and you don't need anybody or anything, well, that's what you're going to get. But we need each other. We get to be there for each other. We get to lean on each other. We get to talk to each other. That's what this challenge is about. So I hope to see you for the Soft Girl Self-Care Challenge. It starts September, there's another S, 15th, September 15th. Look out for the promo, look out for the link. I hope to see you there. Bye. See you, have a beautiful day. Bye.